What's up, everybody? I'm back here with another hunt video. I know that I don't do a lot of these on my channel, and it mainly is because of time and then also financial reasons. I mean, I kind of have to really budget things out and balance things out you know, when I'm running my channel. But yeah, I did get out for a hunt yesterday, and I first went here to Barnes and Noble, and I saw a lot of box damage there. I mean, more than usual. I'm not sure what that's about, but you see there that that Fast and Furious ride, the box was very damaged there. And I always feel like when there's that much box damage going on, you know, with these individual damaged items, basically stores just need to go ahead and lower the price, because otherwise those items are just going to collect dust on the store shelves. I mean, most collectors, even if they're they don't worry about keeping the boxes, and maybe they are out of the box collectors, still people don't like to buy damaged merchandise. So I wish stores would realize that more often. So you know, that's just the way that I look at it. But the only reason I went to this Barnes and Noble is just because it's in a convenient spot. It's right by a Target, and then it's across the street from a Toys R Us. So yeah, that's really the only reason I go there. I haven't had a really good find at this Barnes and Noble, and I don't know, it's probably been months, like literally months. Every once in a while I'll see that they have some good stuff marked down. They're pretty good about that, having some sales on things and like clearance items. But you know, like I said, there's really more probably that should be on clearance, considering the box damage that they have going on here. But yeah, I really haven't been finding anything there that really blew me away, and their exclusives don't really catch my eye either. Here you see that peppermint patty from last year's ECCC that is still there. That's amazing that that one is still sitting there. And you'll actually see another convention exclusive coming up that I was kind of surprised to see as well, but then I quickly realized why it was still there. They did have the neighbor there. You saw that, of course, the neighbor exclusive, which I think the neighbor actually looks pretty slick with that black and white paint job going on. So yeah, for anybody that's after that one, definitely get out there and go ahead and get it, because it is a pretty good looking pop. But you see nothing else here really spectacular. And like I said, with their exclusives, I'm not crazy about them. They do a good job, though, I will say, of pretty much keeping their exclusives in stock. But I notice whenever they get a convention exclusive, usually it's not the biggest numbers. Only reason that peppermint patty is still there is just because that wasn't like hugely popular. But yeah, with the popular exclusives they get, they really do go fast. I mean, you know, I'm trying to think of some specific ones. Like a good example is Scareglow. You know, Scareglow was one that I got it just because I like the look of it. I didn't really originally plan to get it, but I'm glad I did pick it up, because they really did not get a lot of those, and once they were gone pretty quickly. Same thing with the glow-in-the-dark tick as well. Here you see another exclusive they got, the Jasmine with the glitter paint job. That it looks so to me. You know, me with Funko and glitter, I just don't think they do an outstanding job with that. But you know, it is what it is. They're gonna keep trying, I guess. Now here it is, this one I was mentioning, the Lorax. Look at how bad the box is on that. That is horrible, and that's the only reason it's still sitting there, because I know people really like that pop. A lot of people were looking for that around the time of that convention. So yeah, it's a shame to see a box that damaged, and I know that there are some out-of-box collectors that wouldn't mind having that, but still, it's just it's really frustrating to see that not marked down in price at all. And as I always do when I go out for these hunts, I don't just look at pops, I do look around at other things. So there's some with this Harry Potter rack here, obviously there are some pops on it, but I was kind of looking at some of the other items as well. Right here, that's my little just a quick OCD moment. I hate when people leave things upside down and just all out of sorts in stores. Of course, I don't try to sort out the whole shelves, but you know, something being left upside down or left turned around backwards is just a little aggravating. The magical creatures there, I think those look pretty cool. Not something I would collect. I'm not into Harry Potter, but I did pick up 3 of those for my friend Cat D with the trade that we did. That really wasn't that long ago, just a couple months ago we did that trade. And here they still have the Harry Potter trains there as well. I tend to see those around in my area. I don't know if those are difficult for other people to find now, but yeah, I definitely see the Harry Potter trains around. Not always with great boxes though, to be real. These I had never seen before. That's why I was kind of taking a look at them. The Hot Wheels Star Wars. Of course, I've seen Hot Wheels Star Wars before, but not these certain characters. Like I hadn't seen the BB-8 Hot Wheels rides before. So that's why I was kind of checking those out. And Yeah, they got the TIE Fighter pilot there, actually in good condition, and they had 2 of those. I think that one looks pretty cool, and I'm glad that it's not like in a huge box. That's something a lot of people have been talking about with some of the Funko items, like the 6-inch pops, 10-inch pops. They are making the boxes way bigger than they need to be, and I think that's why some stores don't want to carry them. Target being an exception. I think that's why Target is getting the 10-inch figures, because they're willing to display them, but for some stores it just takes up too much shelf space. Now this here is pretty awesome. A stormtrooper in a samurai outfit, basically that mashup going on there. Some people have been finding these at discounted prices at their Barnes & Noble, and Books A Million may have them as well, but this one was definitely not marked down. But look at the design, and look how it comes with the bow and arrow. That is just so cool. I wish it was marked down. Even though I don't collect Star Wars, I would grab that if it was at a reduced price. So some other random pops here they had. They had the Pop Pets. This was like their front area where they had the CDs and stuff. And, you know, a couple of their exclusives in the mix. Like I said, I see that Michael Corleone, you know, in good number within their stores. They had all the Metallica lined up. I do like that they take the time to actually, in certain areas, organize things in a nice way. Not always, but sometimes. And they also, of course, there had that Elton John looking pretty slick. Now, this is on to GameStop, and this is GameStop in a mall. So it was very cramped. That's why I didn't really film here as much as I would have liked to. Also, they did have this buy 2 get 1 free. That was for pro members only. That was a one-day thing that they had going on. I saw the Charge Creeper exclusive there. You know, I saw a lot of Minecraft during this hunt. This Cornelius Daniel, I should have gotten it. I don't know why I didn't go ahead and pick that up, because I know I want that one. But I'll get it. You know, I'll get that soon enough. And as you see here, they did have some of the new Walking Dead figures there in the mix. They had I think almost all of them. I can't remember if I saw a Negan though. Negan might be the one that they didn't have. And if I overlooked them, you know, somebody might have caught him in the footage, but I can't remember for sure whether or not they had him. But yeah, and they had the list up there, which some people, they try to help me out by sharing the GameStop list, but I pretty much stay up on those, you know, what GameStop has listed, because that is a way to be informed about what's coming up with Funko. So over on this rack, a lot of the same stuff from before, and some older pops in the mix as well. But that was pretty much it for GameStop. Moving on here, this is Toys R Us. Now, I remember when a lot of people were really trying to find this Little Bit figure from Sister Location, because it seems like it sold out quickly, and then it wasn't online for a good while, and it went online, but Toys R Us shipping is not always reliable. And look at how many of those there are in this Toys R Us now. That's kind of crazy to see so many of those. And then I was looking here at mainly at I mean, they're exclusives, of course, and they had plenty of Sonic with Ring, the glow-in-the-dark figure. But I was also checking out some of the NFL pops, in particular for a friend of mine, Anthony Nelson. He's trying to build up his collection with some more NFL players, so that's why I was checking these out. Eli Manning, I think the only reason that one is there just because the box damage. Once again, you know, stores got to learn. A lot of people will not pick these pops up if there's box damage going on like that. And most of the NFL players that they had, yeah, there's like wear and tear on the boxes, or either just straight up damage from people being rough with the boxes. So yeah, you know, I think a lot of these at this particular Toys R Us probably will get marked down eventually. And I know it's rough with Toys R Us because, of course, there are a lot of kids in there, and kids look at the pops too, and kids can be rough with the pops. So it's just a tough thing for them. But you'll see here, again, I really don't know how like tough it is to find some of these NFL players. I don't collect them. I really don't even follow the NFL. Only sport I follow is MMA, you know, so I don't even know how tough it is to find some of those NFL players. But I saw that some of them were exclusive to Toys R Us. The Xenomorph, the 8-bit Xenomorph there, I think that looks pretty solid. That's pretty cool. It's not something I'm like raring up to get, so I did leave it there. But I think it looks pretty cool overall. And I probably would go for the blood splatter one though if I was going to get that one, which I'm not even sure if that one is out yet. Again, there, a Minecraft exclusive. Like I said, I saw a lot of Minecraft going on. There's Sprocket, you know, for a while a lot of people were looking for that one. Now he is finally, you know, available. So hopefully anybody that wanted Sprocket has got him at this point, because yeah, you can actually find him now. yeah, more Toys R Us exclusives, but you know, not things that people are really crazy about. And a lot of what I was seeing here, oh, by the way, Destro, yeah, Destro's still there, which again, that's another one. If anybody wanted that, I sure hope you got it, because it doesn't seem to be difficult to find in my area. I can't really speak for other areas though, but yeah, like I was saying, there's a lot of Toys R Us exclusives. They're pretty easy to find, but not always things that people are really crazy about though, you know. Here, yet another Hello Neighbor exclusive, and that glow-in-the-dark neighbor. I think that one looks pretty cool too. I just don't follow the game though. I haven't played the game. I've seen some gameplay of it, but I don't know if it really be my cup of tea. And also, it seems like the game is very buggy as well. Now, what I did, I actually set this up because I just wanted to make a point here. I did not see these pops initially. It's always important, especially for you new collectors. Make sure you take the time to go through boxes, because the items you're seeing here, they were not really readily available to see up front. They did have 2 of Mr. Bean. They didn't have the chase, but yeah, like I said, make sure you take the time to go through the boxes, because a lot of people sometimes will hide things so that they can come back and get them when they have the money for them. You know, they may not have the money at the time. So again, if you're a new collector, or even if you've been collecting for a while, you should know it's very important to go through all those boxes to see what is hidden in the back. So now here I am back at home, and you see that I finally did change my background. A lot of people have been asking about that, and I decided to go with an Avengers theme, mainly focusing on Black Panther for now. But this will change. I am going to, as the Avengers Infinity War pops come out, I will change them up. And as a matter of fact, the main reason this is Black Panther focused, you see the box there, that is because I just ordered the classic Black Panther from Target, and I really want to see, you know, what their shipping is like in my area. I think it does vary from area to area. Some people have had some really bad shipping with Target. Some people have had great experiences with it. So I just wanted to see what it was like in my area. And of course, I really did want to get the classic Black Panther as well. But like I said, with my background, things will change as I get some Infinity War pops. So you see that they actually shipped box within a box, which I was surprised by. And then on top of that, they put the bubble wrap there, or the bubble, I should say air pouches within the box as well, which can be a good thing, but sometimes those air pouches actually press on the box and kind of bend it in. But in this case, thankfully, it did not. My Black Panther came in perfect condition. I won't lie, I was kind of shocked by that, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna give Target some props, at least for the shipping that I received. But like I said, I think it does depend on where your pops come from, where they're shipped from, you know. But this kind of eases my mind, because I do plan to get Yondu, of course, the ECCC exclusive. And also I may try to get Toxic Rick, since now I see what it actually looks like. Still kind of frustrated that they took so long to put out the official figure, you know, official image of the figure. But yeah, this kind of eases my mind about shopping with Target some. So moving on here, another pop that I want to share is Zombie Sasha, of course, from The Walking Dead. And this was a Funko Shop exclusive. I'm not going to unbox this one. I think a lot of people have seen it at this point, maybe on other channels. And you can see it pretty well within the box as well. Now, as far as the rest of these figures are concerned, I'm not going to get them. Walking Dead, to be honest, I pretty much have checked out on the series. I'm just not interested anymore. I'm not emotionally invested anymore, you know, so I may check out what's going on with it, but I'm not going to directly watch the episodes anymore, probably, because like I said, I'm just not into it, which is kind of a shame, because in the past I had been a big fan of The Walking Dead, and you see my collection up here. But I'm just going to stop even collecting Walking Dead overall. I did want to get Zombie Sasha, but beyond that, I'm just going to stop, because I have to manage my space. You see here already that my Walking Dead figures are spilling over into my horror section right now. So you saw there Biker Daryl, and then also here Black and White Negan. But I just got to manage my space, so I'm not going to collect something that I'm really not strongly into anymore. Now, I will say, though, if they put out, you know, some that I'm interested in, I'll go for them, but it's unlikely. Next up here, of course, is Venom Pool with Foam, the GameStop exclusive. This one just released. When I got this from GameStop, they didn't even have it on the sales floor yet. It was actually up at the register. So they had 2 of them sitting up there, along with, I believe, Hemorrhage from Rick and Morty, the guy with the, you know, bucket on his head from the Mad Max episode. So, yeah, I ended up picking up this one because more than one person told me that I should take a close look at this. They said it looked pretty solid. So I was like, you know what, I'll take a look. and I was impressed with what I saw. Now you see here with the Contest of Champions, these are the other ones that I really want to get. I want to get the Target exclusive King Groot, which is a glow-in-the-dark one. And yes, I know that's going to be a pain, but I really do want to go for that one. I want to get Howard the Duck. I also want to get Punisher 2099, excuse me, which will be a Walgreens exclusive. I'm not stressing too bad about that one. I think I maybe can find it in store. If not, maybe they will put it online, you know, so I'm not going to stress over that one too much. I think King Groot will be a lot tougher. And then I want to get Civil Warrior as well. Not sure if I'm going to bother with the Hot Topic variant. Maybe. I mean, it's cool that it's glow in the dark, but I'm not really going out of my way for that necessarily. So here's a closer look at Venom Pool, and I think it looks phenomenal. I actually am glad that I did go with the GameStop exclusive, just because him having something in his hand does make him look a little more interesting. But this is a phenomenal pop. I think they did such a good job with it. And it's something, a detail I like here is on the back that they actually have the swords in the sheaths. Now, you know, with some of the other Deadpool figures, they have the sheaths on his back, but there's no swords in them because of the way it's sculpted. So of course the swords are not to scale with this figure. It doesn't matter to me. I just like that detail that they're there. And overall, this figure looks phenomenal. Great paint job, great colors. I love this figure. It's really good. So moving on here, I have a box, and this is a box, trade box that I did with Beckalecka. So if you're not familiar with her, definitely do make sure that you check out her channel. She already did her video, her unboxing of what I sent her way, so I will link that down below in the description. You can see what I sent her, and I can see myself trading with Becca again in the future. Very cool person. She's very much into anime, which is a good thing because I don't really collect anime, and I think it's easier to trade with somebody when you don't exactly like the same things. You know, it can make it a little bit easier because then you'll have those, you won't have to worry about those moments where you find only one of a figure that you both really want, and then it's a little bit awkward, you know. But yeah, so I like that we had some different tastes going on. So I want to show you what she sent my way. This Mortal Kombat 2-pack, I've seen it in store before, but it was one of those times when I wasn't out hunting for myself. I was trying to get something for a friend or two, I believe. Actually, this might have been when I was out hunting for the trade that I did with Cat D. So yeah, I didn't pick up things for myself. But yeah, that's why I'm kind of trying to get away from trades, because I like doing some trades sometimes, but I gotta limit those because I really do want to get out and hunt more and find things that, you know, I want for myself, and also that'll give me more footage to share with you all. So this 2-pack though, I love the way they did it, that, you know, they're fighting each other and you can see that Scorpion is frozen over, and Sub-Zero has the flames on him. This kind of confused people when they first saw it. It confused me too, but I love that idea. My only nitpick about that 2-pack, I do feel like they maybe should have put something in the background, you know, that would have helped. So the next item here, and there was just 2 items that she sent my way within this trade. Of course, I also have my own Sprocket, and really glad to finally have this pop. Not that I'm the biggest Fraggle Rock fan. I mean, I like the series. I'm not super crazy about it. This is really the only figure that I wanted out of those figures, because I think this might be one of the cutest pops ever made. And if you're a dog lover, I mean, whether you like Fraggle Rock or not, just if you're a dog lover, I think this is a pop that is a must-have. And the sculpting on it is phenomenal. I give a lot of props to Funko. This is one of the best sculpts I think I've ever seen on a pop. I'm not exaggerating. You see all the fur there, the flow of it, how the tail is sculpted, you know, all the fur around his mouth and everything. This is a phenomenal looking pop. They did an amazing job with it. Really glad to have that. And I'm actually going to keep this pop out of box. And you see it out of box here next to my other pop. Was not a pop's pet, but I mean, not you know, within the pet series, but still I consider it like, you know, a pet pop. But yeah, it's right there, right next to my German Shepherd pop, which I got because it does remind me of my dog Radcliffe. So yeah, those 2 I'm keeping out of box. Really happy to have both of them, and thank you so much for that trade, Becca. I definitely do appreciate it. And again, you all make sure that you do check out Beckalecka's channel, and she also has a gaming channel as well, which I will link down below. I'll link that down below as well. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the hunting footage and my haul here, and you know, the trade and all of that. Definitely let me know what you've picked up recently. I want to hear from you all, what's going on with you and what you're after. And I'll talk to you all again real soon.